Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Wild West Town. We're onto the train finally. Now, I've just been looking at a few different images and I'm starting to panic a little bit because I think we need to set the train tracks down a little bit. They're a bit, sort of level. For the train that I've got in mind for building, it's going to be quite raised up. So, yeah, what we're going to do about that? How are we going to sort of combat that issue that we've got? I could maybe possibly raise the deck here. In fact, I suppose a simple solution would be just add in some slabs along here like this. We could give that a go, see if that's going to counteract the issue that I'm foreseeing in my head. That issue being that it's going to be a bit of a step up to get onto the train. So if we just do it like this for now, that should be okay. But we're going to start working on the front of the train. Now the front of the train I'm going to do over this side, so it's going to be going off the plot in that direction. Still not too sure if we're having a cave or whatever's going on over there. Not cave, tunnel, not cave. Anyway, so we're going to start about here, and I'm going to make this possibly out of blue wool. And you'll see why I'm making it out of blue wool in just a minute. But I'm going to sort of get the foundation laid out. So from my short time researching these trains, they had a sort of triangular front like that, almost like a, I don't know what it would be called. God, nope, the word's gone out of my head. I'm just gonna actually do it a little bit further because we do have slabs and stuff that we could use. Come out right out to about here maybe. I also just need to check that I'm recording. Yeah, I just need to check that the microphone was working because I've had so many issues recently with stuff not recording properly. It's just had to get that out there. Just need to get that check in. It's okay. We're safe for now. Right. That looks like one of those tank things from Star Wars, from Phantom Menace. I'm going to be doing a lot of cutting in this video where I go back into looking at this image. So I've actually decided building it out of iron is going to be best, because just building out of the wool, it's not going to help me in any way. I'm going to get confused and stuff. So we need some nether brick stairs, we need nether brick slabs, and we need iron, the block of iron. We also need the stick and the blaze rod. So what we're going to do is just throw that down and then place the blocks like so, like that. This will do for now, just as a very basic thing, and then we're pretty much going to get rid of all of these blocks for stairs and slabs. So we're going to go for a stir first. We're going to place that there, place a stir here, place a stir here, like this. And if I hit these 8 times, nope, if I change the biome of these to Extreme Hills biome, get the nice iron texture. So that's not looking too bad. Then I'm going to go for some slabs on top, and it's going to be full blocks. So put full blocks in like that, change these biomes with the slabs, and we get the same iron texture. And if I hit the iron blocks twice, is it? 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, we get the same iron texture. So I think for the start of the train, it's not looking too bad. This is the little front bit. It's looking okay. You also want to put a stir on the end there. Or is that overkill? Might be overkill, that. We'll get rid of those blocks for now. That might be fine. Put a block there, maybe. See, I've not really looked into these properly. I've kind of just jumped straight into this, just because I want to get it done, because I've been talking about this train for ages. We've also got Solitary and McStride, who've built a couple of awesome trains for me to... They wanted me to use them, but I said, no, I'm going to try build my own first. See how badly that goes, and then if I have to, I'll use theirs. So that'll do, I think, for now. I don't want to make it too big as well. That's the other issue that I've got. I think I'm going to put another slab here, and then we'll do that. I think this is going to be way too big for the front. This is the big rounded engine at the front. Yeah, that's kind of way too big. we'll kind of go with it for now and see what happens from here, but I'm not convinced. We could then just bring this back by a few blocks in this direction, something like that. I also want to make it like in Back to the Future, where Doc is walking along the edges of it, because I love that film. It's like my favourite film. Just all the Back to the Future films. Number 2 is not great, but 1 and 3, they're pretty damn good. It's okay, it's not too bad. I've seen worse, I think. Maybe. Possibly. I'm also going to bring this all along the side. We need to start thinking of wheels and what materials you want to use for wheels as well. I think if we get the nether brick fence in here as well, it's going to look pretty interesting. We can do that along here. I think this needs to be 3 blocks longer, and then that might be the length of the locomotive part. I think it's called the locomotive. I don't even know. See, I don't even know much about trains. I'm trying to build one, I know nothing about them. And that metadata is constantly changing, that's annoying. There we go, we'll go for that one instead. That one behaves, that one likes us. Just copy the biomes over. I think once I get the basic shape, I can start thinking then about the other materials that I want to use, like just making it look a little bit prettier in general. For now, I just want to get the basic layout complete, so we're going to do a couple more blocks across like this. Not bad. I think we're going to have like the chimney and stuff roughly. Oh no, the chimney would be at the front of it, wouldn't it? That's like a little chimney bit there. We've also got cobble walls and stuff we can use. We'll just place a couple of blocks for now. Probably there. Right, so I'm just going to do another cut where I go look at the picture again and get a few more ideas, and then we'll be back to work on it a little more. Okay, so I think we're not actually doing too bad. I mean, you know, there's still quite a way to go, but we're not doing too bad. There's still hope yet for us. Obviously, I need to do the wheels as well at some point, but we'll get to that. It's fine. Just want to copy this there, and see if we can get the iron block in. There we go. I just need to do this, otherwise I'll forget about it, and then somebody will spot it later on, and it'll really annoy me, and it'll be like, shit. There we go. Yeah, it's fine with that. Can we even turn these ones around, maybe? Will that give it more of a rounded look, perhaps? See, I'm already starting to do the little small detaily bits that I said I wasn't going to be doing. I kind of like that less now. It looks less round. It looks even weirder than it should do. We'll put these back in. That back in. I'm thinking maybe of putting the light in there, because with these trains they used to have obviously the big spotlights. Yeah, it kind of looks right. This is going to have to be replaced with cobblestone walls. I am trying to scale this down by quite a lot as well. Obviously because my platform and stuff isn't that big. So I'm trying to keep this scaled quite nicely. Happy with that. In fact, might even just get rid of that. No, we'll keep that. Another thing that I did notice, and I'm not too sure what these are, there were these little like camel humps on the back of the train. Or not the back of the train, but on this like sort of back section of the train. I think they're sort of like vents or something, so that it doesn't explode. Because I'm sure this is all the engine. So we'll put some of them in, and then we can actually have the cabin bit here. So to have that cabin bit, we're going to need... This is probably not going to be made out of iron as well. I'm probably going to change this. I think this is where like they just shovel the coal in here, at this funnel bit. So we'll build it round a little bit. I think a 3x3 section is going to be pretty good for this. So we'll do 3x3, and we'll see how that looks from sort of a side view. It's going to be like this. Could maybe go up a block. like that. Which means we've got more space on the inside, like headroom wise. Which would then mean we can lower sections. So, like this would be the floor. That kind of makes sense, right? Because, you know, that flap right there to throw it in. Okay, so there's probably just a random cut in there. Sorry about that, but interruptions do happen, unfortunately, quite often. Anyway, let's carry on with... We're going to actually start on the wheels, because I think that once we get the wheels in place... Needs to move it over, well, doesn't it? Once we get the wheels in place, I think this is going to start to look a little better. I think it's going to start to take some shape, or take form. So we're going to go there, we want to go here, then we want another set here. And do we need to change the biomes? Now I did look at, oh god. Oh no, don't do this to me. What's the guy's names? Solitary. I did just take a look at Solitary's train, and I did just take a look at McStride's train as well. Both very different. McStride's is a lot smaller, a bit more fitting to what I'm going for, although his track is a lot thinner than this, so he has like his anvils at these two blocks, so it's like wood, anvil, wood, anvil, wood, whereas mine's wood, anvil, wood, 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 anvil, wood. Oh, that's just said wood far too many times. Wood, wood, what? Yeah. And then we have Solitary's, which was just huge. He had these massive wheels, and the wheels look awesome. I'll try to slash back and see if it shows them. Yeah, this is Solitary's train. Blah, blah, blah. That didn't make sense. This is Solitary's train. You see, he's got these massive wheels here, which look awesome. He's actually got quite a few different styles going on. I think this one is most like to what I want to have, like what I would use. Still, it's a little bit too big. I mean, it's nice, but it's too big for what I'm going for. So I'm going to be using these for inspiration. Didn't think about using those blocks on here. Interesting. Very interesting. Personal note. The car should be closer to the engine. Only the fence gate in between. Interesting. I like that. And we also have to make one of these big coal carts at the back. Yeah, anyway, let's go back to my train. So I'm going to be like stealing a few ideas of theirs, seeing if I can get them to work for me. The main one I'm going to be trying to achieve is this little thing that he had along the side of the trains, because I think that looked pretty cool. And I think that makes sense as well to try and get that in. So we've got that there. And then he had some sort of counterweight type thing in place. So that might be interesting to try replicate. And then here on these sides, the guys have gone for fences and like sort of iron bars and stuff like that. I'm quite happy with the front though. I kind of like it from the front. It's not looking too odd. This I'm going to completely change. I need to make all these materials out of wood. So I know we've just built all this up, but it needs to be gone. We're going to go for just oak wood for now. And then I'm probably going to end up replacing the majority of these with metadata. So I'm going to go for like, you know, the painted wooden planks, stuff like that. So we're going to have 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We are going to have this sort of layer of iron as well going on underneath, like this, and like that across there, I think. And then here is going to be, what was it? Just going to be slabs, possibly. Slabs all along this edge here. So there. Yep, that's right. Then on this side, we're going to have, that could go up a little bit taller then, couldn't it? Let's go for oak slabs. And you'll see why I'm going for oak slabs in a minute. I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to have oak planks. Just normal full block planks in the middle here. And in fact, I could even try go for that on top as well. Yeah, it kind of doesn't look out of place, so we'll do that. We can then have all this would be some sort of wood. I'm going to have a furnace burning away down there. All this would be some type of wood as well. We'd have a window here. We'd have a window here on this side, and then we'd have the door to the car as well. So yeah, let's have a look at that from the outside. That kind of fits. It doesn't look too out of place. It doesn't look oversized or anything like that. And I'm quite happy. It's all looking pretty good. Although I do think I want to lower it a block now that I've put it all in, which is getting kind of annoying. Let's just take a look and see. Yep, definitely going to have to lower it a block. So I'll do that real quick. We'll get the wand, magic wand. We'll go 1. We'll go over here. We'll go 2. We'll do move 1 down. Perfect. Right, and then we can get rid of these blocks, and then we're just going to place our fancy iron block all along here like this. And how's it looking? Apart from it being all one material, that's much better. That's much, like, proportion wise, that just fits. Oh, do I want to have another big wheel? I don't know. The other thing that's annoying me about this at the moment is this is all like sort of one texture. It's all the same. But I don't really want to use any other material for this bit. Maybe use the just normal nether brick. Just it makes it a little different, doesn't it? Adds a bit of variation. Something we saw Solitary do, which I'm going to do as well, is the stone brick metadator. So I'm going to place that there, and we'll find the chimney brick. There we go. There we go. That's starting to look nice already, isn't it? Just that little variation in colour. That's what we need. We need a few more of those type of blocks. Now, how are we going to have this sort of walkway? Because there's got to be not a walkway per se, but a walkway that you can actually get around, like this. Because there's something in the Back to the Future film anyway, Doc Brown gets and he's just like walking along the edges like that. Don't know, maybe we don't have a walkway, maybe we could just have, is it an iron bar metadata? Where's iron bars? I think I'm focusing too much on detail already, but at the same time that's good, because once we've got the detail in place, the rest should take form, and then we can just put like 2 blocks there, and 2 blocks there. Yeah, it's adding a bit more colour, it's looking a little nicer. I think we're doing alright for the train. Train's going well. I'm going to end this episode here. I don't know how long it's running on for. It might be quite a long one, it might be quite a short one. The next episode we're going to be doing a bit more of the train, maybe expanding it a bit. I'm just going to go look up a few more pictures and get a few more ideas. And I'm quite happy. I think things are going well. I'm liking the size in proportion to everything as well. It's not too big, and it's making this cliff look even bigger with it being a small train and stuff. That's it for the episode though, guys. If you've enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.